Hi, I'm Janelle Tedesco. Welcome to Just Him with Janelle, where I bring you 10-minute workouts. Today we're going to be doing a deep hip opening stretch. In general, we carry a lot of tension in our hips, so this will help to open up your hips and release a lot of that tension, but it also will help increase flexibility in this area as well. So let's get started. We're going to be on the floor the whole time. Just put your feet together and just kind of roll forward and release release your tension, release your body. You don't need to hold anything up, just relax. And take a deep breath down here. Okay. Now you're gonna roll up. And now I want you to hold onto your ankles and you're gonna use your elbows to just gently push those knees down. This is a good position to be able to use the weight of your body to help assist your own stretch. And I find using your elbows, because you can have your hands here and it gives you a little bit of leverage, I find that it works better than trying to do it like this. For some reason, for my body, that doesn't work. If it works for you, give that a shot. But this works better for me, giving that leverage, and then I can push them down. And then get your heels in a little closer if you're able, and do that again. Just push that down a little bit. And you'll feel that there's a difference when your heels are closer. Okay, now we're gonna go right in to a straddle here. So you're gonna get your legs out to the full flexibility that you have. So if they're only in here, that's fine. Just get them out as far as you feel comfortable. You don't have to push. But again, first we're just gonna start with a little bit of a roll forward and just relax. Just because I don't like to go too far too fast. You don't want to hurt your body. Okay, roll back up. Just give yourself a moment, and now we are going to try to get down a little bit deeper. And you can kind of walk your elbows forward. At this time, I want you to keep your feet facing up. Like, see, if I flex my feet, my toes are going straight up, because we don't want them to go in like that. So if you're able to go down more by doing that with your feet, you're not really opening up your hips the way that we are trying to today, okay? So flexing your feet sometimes helps with this. You want to keep them facing front. They might just scoot a little bit, and then you can kind of try to find that spot. Now reach as far as you can. How are my toes? Okay. Now you're going to cross your right leg above your knee. You're going to have your ankle at your knee. And just, again, you can use your elbow to kind of push this knee down a little bit, and just, you can curve your back and just roll forward a little. Flop forward. Fold. I think that's the word I was looking for. Fold forward. All right, you're pushing down elbow to knee. Okay, now you're going to take your left leg and you're going to bring it up. Your hands are going to go behind you. For me, I actually have to, once I get to a certain point, I have to keep my foot in place and scoop my bum towards my foot. I don't know why I need to do it like that. But this is a very difficult position for me. This hurts a little, but hurts in a good way, and I think it's important to know the difference. If it hurts your knee, then don't do it. This shouldn't hurt your knee. When I say hurt, I can feel the pull of the muscle right there. See, I'm almost falling over. I need my hands to hold me up. But once you do get into this position and you can feel that good stretch, just kind of massage it by going a little bit back and forth like that. That's a good one. And you'll definitely feel it when we release. All right. Now, the other side. Use your elbow. This is now my left foot is up over my right leg. My left elbow is pushing my left knee down. Nice. Just gently. Don't hurt yourself. And now fold forward while you do that. It's also funny to say fold. I mean, you can't really fold your body. But I think that that is the correct term for when you do that move and you don't have a straight back, which is also funny because when you fold paper, it's straight. So wouldn't that be folding? But it isn't. Or I'm not sure. Or it depends on who you talk to. All right, right foot up, scoot the bum in. Feel that in your left hip. Push it kind of like, I call this like a little massaging move when you just kind of rock it back and forth. You can feel that on your hips. I feel it, that's for sure. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right, I love that stretch. All right, now, left leg. We're gonna do a lunge. You can actually put your knee down because the goal is gonna be to try to push with your hips down. All right, this is another thing we feel now in the front of your right hip. Now take your left foot and walk it out to the side past your shoulder. Sometimes you need to scoot your knee back a little bit so that you can get your arms down, and then you can push that hip down even more. Now in this position, rock back and forth a little bit so that you can, again, use gravity to help that hip sort of open up, find the spots of tension. It's really, really good for that. And now you can just walk that foot back in, and we are going to put your right toes up, come up, and now you're gonna rotate your body facing front, left elbow. This is all about pushing on the knees today, huh? Gently. Open that knee with your left elbow, and we're in a little bit of a squat here, a one-sided squat. So left elbow is pushing back on the knee. You're trying to keep your hips nice and open. I'm sure you feel that, I do. Now we're gonna go over to the other side with it, and we're gonna do the whole, that sequence opposite. So we're starting with this guy here, this push the knee open, one-legged squat. All right, I definitely feel that in a few different places. And now you're gonna rotate towards the front and walk your right foot out past your shoulders, and take your shoulders and push them, put your elbows down on the ground, your shoulder is in between your knee, inside of your knee. Okay, and give that a little massage where you kind of rock a bit. I like the rocking. Okay, and now walk the foot back in. Just try to come up, and you can even physically use your hand to kind of push that hip down a little bit. That's a good one. And now just be careful as you get yourself back down. We're going to do just a couple more things here. We're going to end with something kind of challenging. So right now we're going to lie down on the ground. Try to get your leg, 90 degrees and 90 degrees. And you're just going to lie down, okay? Just for about 10 seconds, we're just going to lie down here. This is the type of stretch that you could stay in for much longer. You could just stay here for a couple of minutes. It's really good for your body. It feels both relaxing and opening. But right now we're going to do it on the other side now. So left leg, try to get it, the thigh 90 degrees from the body and the calf 90 degrees from the thigh. Making a little box, lie down. If I were you, my head would be going in that direction, but I'm just talking to you here, you know what I'm saying? All right, just relax that a little bit because we have 1, last stretch, that will be the deepest one. Hopefully you're still with me and you want to give it a shot. And if it's a little too advanced or too deep for you, maybe you save it for another day or another time. All right. And hopefully that felt restorative. So what we're going to do now is we're going to try to see how far down we can go in a straddle. So you can start like this, and if this is as far as you go, just try to hold it a little bit. Slide yourself down a little bit if you can. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I'm in frame. Sorry, I may have come too close to the camera there. I'm scooting back, sorry guys. That was a fun move, by the way. So we're just gonna try to slide down a little bit, and then you might use your, sorry, let me tuck this in. You might come down on your elbows. Now the goal is to don't let your hips go too far forward. You want to keep your body weight right on top of your hips. Keep your feet flexed. And you want to see how far you can go down before it hurts. Do not hurt yourself. This is a very, very challenging stretch. And I, as you may be able to see, have not fully, there's a little bit of daylight under there. I'm not fully making contact with the ground. When I was a kid in gymnastics, this came very easy to me. I'm much older now, and I believe that I can get back to that. We can continue to increase our flexibility even as we get older. It's just harder. It takes more work, more dedication, and more care, because it's easier to injure ourselves as we get older. So please be careful, be gentle with your body. But this was a series of very intense and deep stretches, and I hope that you feel that sort of opening and releasing. And I hope that you enjoyed it as well. And if you did, please click like and subscribe to the channel, and come back and see me for another workout. They're all different. Thank you. Bye-bye.